There is the beautiful Rideau Canal. I wish I brought my skates. We are in the nation's capital for some PWHL hockey action. The Ottawa Charge are hosting the Boston Fleet.
Let's meet the starting goaltenders this afternoon. The minutes leader in the PWHL this year, Aaron Franco, posting a record of 3-3-1 this year with a 239 goals against average and a 914 save percentage. Made 24 saves on 26 shots in the win against Ottawa back on the 17th. Start number 2 in her PWHL career, Gwyneth Phillips, looking for her first win this afternoon. Stopped 35 of 39 in her only previous appearance against Minnesota back on the 19th. Underway at TD Place. Thanks for spending the Saturday afternoon with us as Boston and Ottawa meet for the second time of the 6 total meetings this year. And it is the Fleet, the Road Warriors, quickly in. Bilka puts a shot towards the goal, and Phillips makes an early quick save and hangs on. Shea Maloney scored against Ottawa on their last meeting. Clean draw win back to the point, dumped in behind the goal. Sophie Shirley chases after the puck for Boston, but it comes to the near side. And Bell's just able to get it out to the neutral zone. It's taken back by Shirley and dumped in again. Takes a funny hop off the boards, and Becky, that's something to watch. This is an old building that's got a lot of creaks and cracks and some weird bounces off the end boards.
Well, that one caught Phillips off guard. She did a great job to get out and actually still get her stick on that and play it.
Danielle Slerdakny for the Ottawa Charge tries to skate in over the line, but turned back, and Markowski back in her own end. Reverses to the 23-year-old Slerdakny, plays it right in front of her own goal. Ashton Bell, we've seen her minutes tick up throughout the first 8 games of the season.
I've liked what I've seen from Ashton Bell. She's very consistent and steady back there. Makes a good first pass.
Ottawa trying to get out of its own end. Puck flipped to Victoria Bach, unable to clear the first time. Dumped back in by the Fleet. That's Morin that held it in. Now a puck battle ensues. Minute 25 gone in this opening frame. The ice is fresh. There's an opportunity for the Fleet towards the goal. That's cut down again by Bell. And Schaffel tried to shoot it. Another shot, a bit of a flutter ball. That one over top of the target.
Those knuckleballs are sometimes difficult for a goaltender. You're going down and it's fluttering up and over.
Finally taken back by the Charge. It's been all Boston early on in the hockey game. It's taken back by Emily Brown. A long pass ahead. That's a good one as the Fleet come in over the line. Just dump it in behind the goal. Too far for Hillary Knight, and the Charge missed their outlet pass, and it comes back to Greco. Tapani and the great Hillary Knight along with Bilka. Bilka is in. Poke check neatly there by Zoe Boyd. Greco at the line. Dumps it in as Boston continues to press Ottawa. Tapani just lets this go as Boyd will take it in behind her own net. Comes out to Rebecca Leslie. Ottawa native. Just dumps this forward, taken back by Greco. Arcangelo gives chase, but Boston for the first time this afternoon in its own end is able to break out on the far side, and a one-hopper that's pushed through, and Phillips has to chase that away from Agia, former Ottawa PWHL forward. Taken back by the Charge, skating in over the line. Bach is taken off the puck, comes towards the middle of the ice. Another shot deflects wide. Bach continues to work in below the goal. Isbell dumps it in behind the goal. Vanasova centering pass way down front. Shot. Big save there from Franco. Her first test of the afternoon. Ottawa's turn to press. Bach. Gabby Hughes also on this line. Finally, it's taken back by Babstock and out to the neutral zone. Agia in over the line on her backhand. Gets to her forehand. Pushes the puck in behind the goal. Shirley is there to take over. Runs out of room as this physical Ottawa defense core closes the gaps.
Ottawa, who's missing some of their D right now, and they've done a good job without them, but you got to think that's a hole in their lineup without Rose and Savalainen.
In over the line, a centering feed in front, and it's just out of the reach of Emily Clark as it goes in behind the goal. Jocelyn Larocque led the rush. Servius poke check quickly there by the veteran Larocque. Right in front of the Ottawa bench, it's sent in. Boston starting a change. Clark. A flip passing in the middle. Takes a bounce away from Hughes. And is able to collect it and play it back in.
When you look at some of the changes that Ottawa wanted to make, and adding Jocelyn Larocque, what a stable influence she is back there for breaking up plays in the neutral zone. And now something that doesn't tend to make your highlight reels, but what a difference it makes in a game.
Sydney Bourne in behind her goal, unable to clear up the near side. That was cut off by the rookie Serdachny. And McMahon also on the ice right now. Puck comes to McMahon, towards the slot, penalty upcoming. Goaltender to the bench for an extra attacker in below the goal line. It's Markowski. Finally, Boston will touch the puck, and the whistle goes. And the first power play of the game coming up.
Well, in Ottawa, with some troubles getting out of their zone initially, seem to have figured it out a little bit better. They've had a good scoring chance, some good neutral zone play, and then ultimately draw this penalty. And so you think maybe they're getting their feet under them. Vanisova makes that pass out to Gabby Hughes. They get a little bit of zone time. This is a team that likes to play with speed, and a lot of that comes on the transition. And then if they can get into the zone, get their forecheck established, that's where they get their chances.
And this power play is brought to you by Royal Tiger Towel Paper Towel. Power through tough messes. Ottawa, 6 straight games without a power play goal. They would love to change that here as Clark takes the puck down to the half wall, gets it back up to Teralova. Quarterbacking this power play. Clark towards the goal. Puck is loose. Frankel dives out and hangs on.
Well, and I like that shot again as well. Here early in the game, you want to start throwing pucks to the net. You've got traffic in front. And Boston, who's had a very good penalty kill, doing a good job keeping Ottawa to the outside. So just turn, fire. You see that traffic. Someone in front of Frankel's eyes. Becomes a little bit more adventurous than an outside shot should when you know you've got someone there.
Draw one back. Taken quickly by the charge. Clark and Vanisova battle for the puck, but it's passed and it's at Teralova all the way back into the charge zone.
Well, Ottawa, who's had some struggles on the power play this year, they were one of the best teams in the league all last season. Very creative. Haven't found their stride yet. Jinsey Rose often quarterbacks this power play, and of course she's out right now.
Ottawa's power play 0 for its last 12. Lions person takes a bump as the clearing attempt is caught up in the neutral zone. 5 minutes, 45 seconds gone in the opening frame. Chip down the ice, but past the captain, Brian Jenner. And Phillips has to leave there for Bell. 50 seconds to go in the minor. Hannah Brandt continues to watch from the penalty area. In over the line, here come the Sharks. Circling in behind the goal. McMahon back up to the point. Jocelyn Larocque takes over. Room to walk in. Takes a shot. Blocker away in behind the goal. Taken by the Fleet. Get it to the line. Not out. Larocque takes it off the bounce. Down towards the goal line this time. It's taken there by Serdachny. Walks towards the top of the slot. Lots of speed. Looks to shoot. No opportunity. A centering pass in front. Larocque looking for it and is able to sweep it into the corner down on one knee. Back up to the point. Ashton Bell towards the top of the slot. Larocque. There's a drive. Scores! Hits something in front. And Ottawa's power play cashes in. It's 1-0 charge.
Well, Jocelyn Larocque's first goal as an Ottawa Charge, and that one has to feel good. You can see them just keeping things very simple on this power play. Throwing pucks to the net. Serdachny gets a little bit of movement here going, wheeling the zone, and then this puck comes back out the other side. So now you've made their penalty kill move just a little bit. Change things up a bit. This puck comes back down to Larocque, and then she's able to fire tons of traffic out front. And there's your simple power play. When you start to put two people out front, you're just looking to put shots in from the outside.
Shot came from the point, all kinds of traffic in front, and Bach was right there. We'll see what the official scoring is. But Ottawa will take it. It's the 6th time in 9 games that they've scored the opening goal this year. Fleet, who had a good first 90 seconds, come right back on the attack, looking for a response shift. Taken by Clark, gets it to the line, pass Moore, and out to the neutral zone, and play is whistled down, 12:53 to go. And these fans were waiting for that moment to see their team at home, and it's an early goal on a tip-in front.
goal now been changed and credited to Victoria Bach. We talked about that great presence out front. Well, this shot goes off of Bach, so we're looking at Larocque to Bach, the two traded players, and this shot comes through off of Bach's leg and into the net. And hey, you got to get them somehow, right? But when you send two players to the front of the net, that's actually what you're looking for. Make things difficult, let it go off of something. Tough save for the goaltender to make. Great job by Victoria Bach to get in front.
Oh, I think that's what the Ottawa Charge brass had been hoping for, a little bit of Larocque to Bach when they made the deal, and the two newcomers in their first game in Ottawa combined. 227s on the draw, Darkangelo and Shea Maloney. It's one back by Sabrina Darkangelo right to the point. Another tip in front, and that one dangerously wide of the goal. Flipped quickly out to center, and there's that physical play that we talked about as the rock is bowled over.
Well, Larocque takes that hit to make the play, but Sophie Shirley is going to go to the penalty box. Ottawa's going to go right back to the power play, so this isn't the kind of momentum that you want. Oh, excuse me, I thought they were calling that. And surprising only because of that player-into-player motion. They're not parallel, they're not going the same direction, so my initial thought right away was that's a penalty.
Some kind of heavy hit. So we face it off at center ice. Shots 3-1 for the Charge on the early going. Tipped in a one-hopper, and it's turned aside by Frankel, who's played over 426 minutes, the leader so far. Now there is a penalty coming up, and it will be the Fleet bringing the goaltender to the bench. Here's Hannah Branton over the line, looks around. She's taken down on an awkward collision. 6-on-5. This is all the way down the ice. Look out! Goaltender's on the bench, and it's just wide. Oh, that would have been disaster for the Fleet.
That's not one you see every day.
A missed pass, and it almost burns Boston. Finally, Ottawa touches the puck. So it brings the top-ranked Boston power play onto the ice. Just over 29%, 7 for 24 on the season. So a big test here for the rookie goaltender Phillips and the penalty kill, but right out to the neutral zone. It's taken by Clark in over the line, and this power play is brought to you by Royal Tiger Towel Paper Towel. As the Charge, Matilova happy to start from their own end and take some time off of this dangerous power play, which hasn't touched the puck yet, and all the way down the ice again.
Clark all over the place on this penalty kill, but she wanted off the ice. She was hoping that they'd get it down, trying to make that change. She gets off now.
The assistant captain Keller leads to Kelly Babstock. Babstock will chip this in. Bilka races to the puck. It comes to Hillary Knight. Check quickly there, and it's all the way down the ice, this time from Manon McMahon.
Ottawa very aggressive right now, both on their penalty kill forecheck and in the zone.
Ottawa's penalty kill has killed off 16 of its last 19. Shirley is in on the right side, right towards the goal. Dangerous centering pass. It's swept away by the Charge. It comes back to the point and taken by Morin. Quarterbacking on this power play. Silva. Hard pass over to the far side. There's a centering pass in front. Big save. Best of the hockey game so far for Phillips on the one-timer. Mueller. Leaves for Morin. Back to Alina Mueller, looking for her first point of the season still. This is the dangerous Fleet power play. There's that shot again, and Phillips is ready for it. Another save in behind the goal. Magia just flips the puck out to an open wing. Fleet have got to hurry to keep this in. Pesova does exactly that. McMahon tried to skate backwards in behind her own net. That was cut off, but Manon McMahon will get a second chance and a diving effort out to the neutral zone. Magia skates onto the puck, and Boston's quickly back in. There's a shot, glove save, and a good one from Gwyneth Phillips.
Well, you want to know why this has been a good power play? That was their second unit that got in and got some of those chances. Gwyneth Phillips has to be strong in net for Ottawa.
And the penalty is killed, and Ottawa on the board first at TD Place. It's a 1-0 lead for the Charge. And we'll get to Ottawa's here in just a second. Right now, the face-off is to the left of Phillips. Had a couple of key saves on that power play. Knight controls in behind the goal. Centering pass in front, knocked away by Phillips. Puck is loose in front and pushed away from Hannah Bilka. who's second in rookie scoring this year, has 7 points through the first 9 hockey games this year.
She has been good as of late.
Barred a shot that's tipped well wide of the goal by Knight. DiGirolamo pinches down for Boston. Continues its physical play. Taken back by Teresa Vanisova. Taylorova also there as well. 2 Czech players for Ottawa. Unable to win the puck battle though. Centering pass in front. And that was free as Bilka had that one go right through the most of the crease. Another pass knocked away by the goalkeeper out to the Ottawa line. Vanisova had a chance to clear, but instead goes backwards to Boyd, and finally the outlet pass. Bach redirected the point shot from Jocelyn Larocque, the only goal so far in the hockey game, with 8:35 to go in period number 1. Schopfel sends this puck in. Ashton Bell first there, moves it along quickly along the half wall, and out to center, a pass from Hughes. Looking for Brianne Jenner, the Ottawa captain, is in over the line, but quickly taken off the puck. And back out to the neutral zone with Stephanie Markowski.
Ottawa just trying to get something going here after a really good shift by that Knight Tapani and Bilka line.
Taken by Larocque, down towards the goal line. Another centering pass in front, and Frankel is alert to that and hangs on for a whistle.
There's that net drive again. There's 2 Ottawa Charge driving the net. Ottawa just putting pucks on net. And so you can see this might be the directive for them for today. Hannah Bilka turns and fires and just takes advantage of a miscue defensively. They're reading the pass and they go the wrong way. There's Ottawa again just putting pucks on net.
Hughes battles for this draw. It's taken by the Fleet and have a chance to skate out on perhaps a 3-on-2. Sophie Shirley. And on the far side, Larocque closes the gap quickly. Takes Shirley off the puck. Point shot comes in. That's wide of the goal. Comes to the defender Morin in behind the goal. Good read from the Charge to intercept, and it comes back to Clark. Clark will move out to the neutral zone. It's taken by the 33-year-old captain Jenner. Dumps it in. Delivers a body check on Morin. Boston has 4 players on that far side, but unable to push the puck out. Second opportunity comes to Mueller. And the Swiss star Mueller was an important part of Boston's offense last year. Just flips the puck forward. In over the line. Snodgrass gets tangled up with one of her own players. It sends Mueller back the other way. Perhaps a chance for a 3-on-2. Mueller is in. Big block there by Bell. Down to one knee and took it away. Hard check in behind is Jessica Adolfsson, who's making her PWHL debut today. Swede got the rookie lap as the 2 teams skated onto the ice for the warm-up. Wearing number 9 for the Charge, and out to the neutral zone. Taken there by Natalie Snodgrass, who hands it off. Rebecca Leslie goes in below the goal line. Bumped down off the puck. Comes back to the point. Taylorova, long shot, looking for a tip in front. And that was blocked down by DiGirolamo, who loves to get in front of the shots. Good play there from Zoe Boyd without a stick. Was able just to bat the puck out of the air. Comes back the other way, and Frankel turns it aside with the goal stick. 6:20 to go, opening period. 1-0 Ottawa.
Now we're starting to see this game open up, transition a little bit more quickly with speed, which if you're Ottawa, that's exactly what you want. Carla McLeod has said she's got a fast team, and team speed comes with quick transition.
To the neutral zone, it's taken back. Intercepted though by Hillary Knight. Knight's in a puck battle along with 3 other Fleet players. And it's taken back to Pesova. She's got a couple of assists in 8 games so far this year. Dumps the puck in. And Bell logging a lot of ice time in this opening frame. Gets it to Manny McMahon. Pass though in the skates of Markowski. All the way down the ice, and Pesova is back. Paired with Megan Keller. Keller's got 8 points in 9 games. A big threat from the back end for Boston.
And really the only threat from the back end right now. She's got over half the points that come from the D. She did last year as well. You really got to watch her on the offensive blue line. That's where most of it comes from.
Opportunity for Jenner. Over the line. Serdachny a shot. Blocked in front again by the Fleet. Opportunity to try and get the puck towards the net, but it's taken back by the Canada, Ontario native, just 30 minutes away from downtown Ottawa. That's Jamie Lee Rattray, who scored 3 of her 4 goals against her hometown team.
Played her
one earlier this season.
Played her junior hockey for the Ottawa Lady Sens. She's got her parents here tonight.
Here come the Charge, just dumping it in, although Jenner decides it's time for a change. Bacher will carry in, so does Serdachny. These two have developed some good chemistry since the big trade.
Just one game together, but they were really noticeable last game. Just seeing each other. It didn't seem like two players that had only played a game together.
Emily Brown for Boston gets the puck in deep as there's more rattling and body checking in behind the goal. It's taken by Daniel Serdachny. Here's a 2-on-2. In over the line, Serdachny dishes off, and a shot from Boyd. Didn't get all of it, and it's swept wide of the goal.
Pass just a little too far ahead of Boyd to get that one-timer on it.
Going end to end, back the other way. Here's Mueller, stops up, looks back. DiGirolamo, a shot. Where's the puck? It's in! Phillips thought she had it, but the puck was swept in, and Boston has tied the hockey game.
It looked like Phillips had the initial save, but this one just goes underneath her. Sydney Morin, and this one was started by Alina Mueller, a player who is just desperate to get on the score sheet in a huge drought. She does a nice job crossing the line, taking this space through the middle of the ice, and then leaves that puck. Phillips, who is on it, and somehow it makes its way underneath her. Got players on the doorstep as well. Phillips trying to look around his screens, and Hannah Brandt right there poking away at that puck, and it gets underneath her. But for Alina Mueller, that's got to feel good. Nothing has been working for her so far this season. Courtney Kessel has said her game's coming, she's getting her chances. But this is a team that needs her to get on the score sheet.
Well, had 16 points in 24 games last year. It was a +7, but this year comes in as a -6. And with nothing on the score sheet, we'll see who gets credit for that, as there was a whole mass of players on both teams, and it might have been the goalie, Phillips, that might have knocked it in. We'll wait for the official scoring.
Well, traffic is the name of the game right now. Both teams doing a good job driving the net, getting traffic, making it difficult.
Both goals. Here's a chance for Clark. 1-on-2, in over the line. Keller stands her up and knocks the puck in behind the goal. Taken back by Hillary Knight. Unable to get the puck out. Chance in front that was knocked down by the Fleets and sent down, and it sends Hillary Knight, who's having a really productive season, leads the team in points and also leads the team in goals. Snodgrass, though, counters back for Ottawa. Knocked off her stride as there's an errant stick that was left on the ice by a Boston player. Maroc pinches down the first time, unable to keep it in the second time, and with 2:55 to go in period number 1, Snodgrass not tangled up there with Bard. In over the line, Fleet counter quickly back, and Shirley just flips this out into the neutral zone. Vanisova tangled up with Boyd. Vanisova wants to skate in behind her own net, does exactly that, and creates a bit of space.
Well, Jocelyn Larocque, who read that play and came at her the other way for that drop pass.
Heavy collision at the line, and the call is offside with 2:30 to go here in the opening stanza. Well, the Fleets, off of a massive crowd in front, have tied it at 1.
Welcome back. We are all tied up 1-1, 2:30 on the clock. It is rocking in here. It was rocking in Ottawa, of course, for the World Juniors. There are a lot of international athletes on Ottawa. Again, Coach Carla McLeod, the head coach of Team Czechia, she said it was so amazing. The vibes, the energy, so many athletes engaging with other athletes, having a ton of fun. She said it's a little piece of home. I mean, they didn't grow up having a women's professional league, so they have gravitated towards the international, and it's really lifted the international athletes.
Katerina Mrazova and Teralova, who were at that game, that Czech game, cheering on their squad. Nice to see them so close to home. Not the result we wanted as Canadians, but this Czech player's quite happy.
Here's Serdachny. Sends it right in front. Buck is there. Big save, Frankel.
You don't want to give this Boston team too many chances on the power play.
This power play is brought to you by Royale Tiger Paper Towel. It's the second one, but here's an opportunity perhaps for a jailbreak. As, of course, if you score shorthanded, the penalty is over. D'Arcangelo is turned back, and this Fleet power play will recalibrate with the speedy Hannah Bilka. The neutral zone pass. Clark skates in on the left wing towards the goal line. Hits the post from a sharp angle. Phillips was there as well, but that one clanked off the iron. Keller is up top. Mishandles the pass. Is able to get it back. Bilka now on the right side. Final minute, period number 1. Centering pass. And Shirley was wide open there, but the puck never came her way. Bilka's got it. Looks towards the net. Keller at the top of the power play. Back to Bilka. Towards the slot. Now down to the goal line. Puck back out in front. And it's missed by Keller as it took a deflection.
Looks like Boston is trying to do the same thing with 2 players in front of the net, really creating a lot of traffic. But both of them very good to drop outside and create that backdoor opportunity.
Leslie is able to fend off a couple of Fleet players. In on the backhand, centering pass in front. Frankel down to make a save. And that was D'Arcangelo once again off the rush. Second good opportunity for Cheyenne D'Arcangelo. Lawak, seeing there's time, not much time left. There's a late shot that comes from Pesova. It's up and over top of the crossbar. 4th straight draw one for Boston in its own end. That's Maloney getting the face-off win. Comes to the point though. Ottawa holds it in at least momentarily. Taken back by Mueller and out to the neutral zone. Sophie Shirley dumps this puck in. Bell in behind her own net. Is able to get the puck to the line. Brown holds it in the first time, not the second. Maybe a chance for a 2-on-1, although Jenner and Emily Clark unable to get on the same page.
Just a little miscue there, or they would have been off. That was a lengthy 2-on-1.
There's Clark. Tries to push the puck towards the goal, but 2 Boston defenders close that off as Gable speeds back the other way. Agia is also on this rush. Centering pass in front that's tipped away by Phillips. Agia battles with Jocelyn Lawak in behind the goal, and it's taken back by the charge out to the neutral zone. Brianne Jenner in over the line on a 2-on-4 rush. I'd like just to dump this in, and Samantha Isbell will give chase, playing in just her 2nd PWHL game this year. Snodgrass and Rebecca Leslie and Taylor House, the trio, as Ottawa completes its change.
And that's the breakout that Boston is looking for. Just quick behind the net, quick D-to-D and up and get out of the zone quickly.
Pesova back at her own line, reverses to Keller. Keller to Tapani. Tapani and Bilka get tangled up in front of their own bench, but Boston does send it in. Girolamo comes back onto the ice and has to look at Leslie, who's steaming down the right wing. Rebecca Leslie, the Ottawa native, takes a shot. Franco makes a save, and the rebound is pushed out to Hillary Knight as Boston starts out. Bilka counters back the other way. Tapani in the middle, pass too far, out of her reach, but Tapani skates back onto the puck. Knight a chance, and a big save there from Phillips. Stayed square to the puck and made a good left pad save. Here comes Greco towards the goal, and a good Ottawa stick sends the puck up and out of play.
Well, has this game ever opened up? Both sides. Ottawa going down the ice, getting a really nice shot. Rebecca Leslie just pulls this one in, finds a space between the defender's legs to put that shot on goal. And then you get the ever dangerous Knight Tapani line out onto the ice. They get a chance as well. This one goes up and over.
Draw unfairly done. We will do this again. The 5 shots on goal so far for the Boston Fleet. A team that struggled at time for offense. In below the goal line. Fleet tried to get the puck towards the middle. That was quickly taken back by the charge out to the neutral zone, and McMahon unable to get around the defender. Back up to the point, Bell to the middle of the ice, shot towards the goal, and it's steered aside by Aaron Frankel. More Ottawa pressure though. First to the puck, comes back up to the point. Markowski a drive, and it's caught by Frankel. This time the draw won by the charge. Boyd the shot, it was knocked down in front by Shea Maloney. Puck gets to the line again, high off the glass, batted forward, and finally out, and Maloney tries to get around D'Arcangelo and is able to chip it in and carry it on the forecheck. Kirilova back behind her own net. Has trouble with Sophie Shirley. Maloney also there as well. Morin at the point, comes over to Brown, and shot from Emily Brown was easily deflected to the corner before it got to the goaltender. Out to the neutral zone, D'Arcangelo. Vanisova in over the line, puck in her skates, and she is whipped up against the boards by Brown. And below the goal line, here comes Ottawa. Another chance towards the goal. Frankel forced into action again. Ottawa starts its change with Hughes and Clark. The duo first coming out, and Brianne Jenner, the last member of this trio, and Jenner has the puck in the neutral zone. Plays a bounce pass to herself right in front of the penalty boxes, and will chip it in. Morin is back. Bell pinches down, frees up the puck for Brianne Jenner. Pass from Jenner, though. That missed Markowski, who tried to play it off of her skate. Last defender back. Markowski's got to be careful here as the Fleet continue to press. Here's Gable for the Fleet. Shot that ticked off the outside of the post as he tried to center the pass into the neutral zone. Jenner had to reach back. She's taken down, though, but does have Emily Clark. Spins back, looks around for help, gives the puck away, and then once again, the last player back. Maybe runs a little interference there on Pesova. The fans like that, and play allowed to continue.
I love the read on Pesova, though, to recognize she can be that first forechecker in. She jumps up into the ice. She's a defender.
Isbell look towards the centering pass. That's intercepted, though, by Agia, and then she is unable to skate past Isbell out to the neutral zone.
Another step up from Larocque in the neutral zone.
Serdachny, drop pass. Manny McMahon circles in behind the goal. Serdachny trying to backhand feed in front. McMahon follows up, whips it back to Danielle Serdachny. Shot towards the goal, tipped in front, and Frankel has got it. All kinds of Ottawa pressure here as we've got a skirmish in front.
Well, a great start for Ottawa. Really clean breakouts. They're getting into the zone. They're getting opportunities. And Danielle Serdachny with the last one. Nice hesitation to get that puck through on net.
Second period, it's been all Ottawa so far. 7-1. The shots in the second period favoring the Charge. 12-6 in the game as another opportunity comes right to the mouth of the goal crease. It's taken by Clark. Wins a puck battle. Jenner couldn't pull the trigger on a good defensive play by Hillary Knight. Knight to the neutral zone as this line goes back to work. Bilka races in. Unable to free up the puck for her line mates as Ottawa counters back the other way with Jenner. Jenner is in over the line. Brianne Jenner takes a shot, tipped in front, just wide of the goal. Jenner has points in 4 of her 6 games this year for the Charge. And always a threat, Becky.
Well, she started the season injured, and definitely someone that they miss, not only for the way she plays on the ice, but the leadership as well, a veteran. You get that presence in the dressing room. Right now, though, Ottawa has been so proficient on their breakouts. They have been out quickly, and it's led to a lot of their attacks.
Well, we wondered energy-wise how these two teams would fare. Boston was in Seattle recently for the takeover tour, then had a tough trip in Minnesota. Second trip to Minnesota in 6 days. Ottawa continues to attack. Larocque just misses that, and it's finally gobbled up by the Fleet and taken back out to the neutral zone. Brandt is in, finds the trail. There's a shot, and Phillips is able to make a save. Got enough of it with a catch and glove, but couldn't squeeze it. Rattray in on the forecheck, trying to win this puck back. Larocque reverses to an open side, and Snodgrass will play a backhander. That's prevented, though, by Morin. Morin and Jamie Rattray skate after the puck. Larocque hammered up against the boards. Has been on the wrong end of a couple of physical plays so far in this hockey game. Morin with a shot, another tip in front, and Phillips gets enough of it to steer it wide.
Oh, it's just a great battle. What a shift again by Jocelyn Larocque. She's taking the hits. When you play that much, when you're that involved in the play, you're going to take some hits, especially from this team.
And Soba just got pushed off the puck by Alina Mueller, and Boston is right back on the puck. Shirley looks towards the goal, trying to centering pass, and once again, guess who? Larocque getting in the way. Larocque once again wins another puck battle, just throws it to an open side. Greco is there for Boston, who continues this pressure. Opportunity to skate in behind the goal now with the rookie making her debut. Adolfsson gets it to the line, not out. Shot from Keller, that was blocked down in front. Maloney, Boston starting a change, while keeping the pressure on. Pushed up against the glass. That's D'Arcangelo. Just tries to get the puck out, and the aerial routes does the job.
Enough to get the puck out, but not enough to get your D off the ice.
Look out. There's those funny boards again. Another funny hop. And Phillips is able just to push it away to safety. Comes back down. Babstock tried a centering feed. Gable is there. Pushes in behind the goal. More Boston pressure as they found their second wind here in the second period. The Fleet have. Babstock, though, is tripped up, falls down. Puck at the line and now into the Fleet bench. 9:33. We've reached the halfway point on this hockey game. So a 1-1 score. Tied hockey game midway through. Both teams scoring in the first period. Ottawa turns the puck over. Hillary Knights races back in, a 9-time gold medalist at the World Championships. Knight gets it back, and here's Keller. A shot, and it's right into the crest and swallowed up by the goaltender Phillips.
And you're starting to see Boston get some offensive zone time. Not so easy on the breakout last time round for Ottawa. They're able to stymie them in the neutral zone, come right back down the ice again. This is this line that has been so deadly. Megan Keller with this shot. No traffic in front, though. So that's an easy save for Phillips. She's able to smother that and give them the face-off.
Battle off the draw. It's taken back by Markowski in behind the goal. Tipped out to the neutral zone and down into the Boston zone.
That's Jenner just flying the zone, getting to the red line, able to tip that one in.
Knight in over the line. Bilka shovels it over to Keller. Backhand feed in front, cut down at the last second by Markowski with a strong defensive play. Markowski pushes in behind her own net. Ashton Bell logged the season high in ice time in Ottawa's last game.
And again, just a simple game from Bell. Get the puck, make a good first pass. Sometimes it's the best thing you can do as a defender. Good first pass, your team's on offense.
And over 23 minutes in the win over the New York Sirens. Back-to-back wins for Ottawa, playing against the Sirens, coming in to this afternoon. And now finally they go back to work on offense with Vanisova with some space. Circles back up towards the top of the point, hands it off, now down in towards the goal line. It's taken back by Rebecca Leslie. Her line puts in some good work. Back up to the top of the point. Isbell ran out of room and fanned on the pass, and is taken back by Knight. Knight has speed in over the line and puts a shot on goal, and Phillips sees the Boston players coming down, decides to hang on for another whistle. 7:40 to go in this middle stanza. McMahon makes a couple of moves in her own end and has an outlet pass taken by Zoe Boyd. Boyd gets it past Greco. DiGirolamo is able to push the puck to the point. Taylor Loba, one hopper right on goal, and Frankel had to be sharp with that. Battle for it right in front of the Ottawa bench. Jofsel pushes it forward, taken back by Boyd, and Taylor Loba just flips the puck into an open wing, and Manny McMahon skates onto the puck there. Neat little drop pass, comes back out to the top of the point. Bell, fanned on the puck, look out. Jamie Rattray might have been free. The pass is too far ahead. This is not going to be enough for icing. It's a close call there.
Well, Rattray, another player that likes to play against Ottawa. She likes coming back to her hometown. 3 goals she scored this year, and these teams have played. A beautiful goal.
Taken back by Mueller, who's in on Boston's first goal. Centering pass in front, flipped over top of the goal by Shirley. And the burst in behind the goal, and Markowski head up, takes a look, just flips the puck out to the neutral zone. Mueller is there, makes a neat little feed forward. Close play at the line. Onside, say the Lions officials in below the goal line. Shirley tried a centering pass, ran out of room though, and Teresa Vanisova, who has 6 points in 8 games for the Charge, races back in and has the puck poked off her stick in below the goal line. Shirley is there, long feed up. That's Agia coming against her former team. Neat little poke check as he tried to skate in over the line, and it's turned back again. Larocque doing the job.
Both these teams trying to spread the zone out. Agia just takes off for that long stretch pass to see if she can create anything. But once again, Jocelyn Larocque is back with a good stick to break the play up.
Keller, the assistant captain, up to the neutral zone as Boston tries to generate off of the rush. Gable, a centering feed in front. Puck is there. Phillips is down. It's still loose and a massive pileup in front. Phillips ended up in the back of the net, but the puck stayed out. Face off to the right of Franco. It's won back by the Fleet. Keller, one hand on her stick, able to get the puck out to Babstock, and here's the Gia. Pushed up against the glass, but does dump the puck in. Bell out to the neutral zone. Babstock is there. Another check right in front of the two benches. Ottawa winds it through. There's a pass ahead. Here's Snodgrass. Is in. Big save, Franco. Kick save and a beauty. As that play generated quickly throughout the neutral zone. Here's Taffney. Speeds back the other way. Knight towards the goal. Looking for a tip in front. And it's directed wide of the goal by Taffney, who was tied up. His top line for the Boston Fleet. Back to work again. Out front. Shot on goal. Phillips directs that off the blocker in behind the goal. Back up to the point. Shot tipped a couple of times. It's deflected wide of the goal, and Knight is there first to the puck. Wants Bilka to follow up on the cycle. And here is Bilka. Out to the top of the point. Shot towards the goal again. Blocked down. DiGirolamo gets the puck back. So far, Boston has not been able to get these pucks through from the point. Sent out again. This one out and down the ice. Might be a race for the puck here if Jenner can speed through. But DiGirolamo with some good speed. Hustles back, takes it away from the Ottawa captain. Less than 4 to go in the middle frame. Mueller is in over the line. Plays a flip pass forward, and it's too far for Shirley. Hammered up against the boards there. That's a solid check from Samantha Isbell. Taken back out to the neutral zone. Pushed forward by Emily Clark. Larocque, the defender, in on the forecheck, but it's swept around the boards and held in by McMahon. Another opportunity to clear. This one out neatly for the neutral zone. Shirley at the end of a shift just dumps this puck in, and Phillips will set it up.
And I like that Shirley shift. And Mueller and Shirley coming down the ice together.
Another big save from the league's minute leader. Franco has been busy early on in this season. It's been great this afternoon as well. Stopped 13 of 14 Ottawa shots. McMahon to the neutral zone. Push the puck forward. Bach tries to get it in deep. Poke check from Victoria Bach. Emily Brown is there. Lifts it forward. Schafzel couldn't clear the first time. Likes to go backwards with the puck. In behind her own net. Swept forward. Serdachny is there to intercept and has speed. In behind the goal. Serdachny pushed up against the boards. Waiting for teammates to help. Centering pass. There it is. McMahon a shot. Emily Brown got in the way and pushed it to the corner. More Ottawa pressure. Danielle Serdachny shot on goal. Partially blocked as well as she was taken down. Out towards the top of the slot again. Tipped in front. That one just wide. Rattray gets the puck to the line. It's gloved down towards the goal. Franco has to sweep it into the corner. Brown is there, wanting to go up the far side, and here's Jamie Lee Rattray. Skates in, perhaps on a 2-on-1. Makes a move towards the goal, trying to get up and over Phillips, who didn't know where it was, but she made a good save with the shoulder. And back the other way come the charge. Markowski takes a bump.
That was a great save, but that all came down to the back check. Emily Clark got in there to take away that 2-on-1, force Rattray to shoot the puck.
Babstock drops it off. Gable hits a couple of shin pads as it goes towards the corner with 1:35 to go in period number 2. Nisova flips it over to Keller, fakes the shot, dangles towards the far side, backhand feed in front, off the post, and Phillips might have got a glove to it as well. Close call in front in a tied hockey game.
And just what a play by Keller. You watch that skating. Unbelievable. She's able to find the space to make that play in front of the net.
Keller has Knight, and they quickly tip it in. Tapani with a centering pass, comes back up to the point. Bard is there, wants a tip in front, comes in front of the goal, and it's in! Boston with the pressure, with 1 minute and 1 second to go in the second period. It was knocked in front, and it looks like Bilka.
Hannah Bilka's had some beautiful goals over the last few games. This one is more of a Johnny on the spot and off the skate, but they all count. She goes to the net front, coming off of just some really solid pressure. Boston is getting in the zone, maintaining pressure, and this puck comes out. Bilka's all alone. She's turning to try to find it with her stick. She doesn't get it with her stick, and it goes off the skate.
to wonder if that is a kicking motion or not as she was spinning around. Fans react as it comes up on the Jumbotron.
After review and consultation with the CSR, it was determined that the puck was kicked into the net. Therefore, we have no goal.
Well, they were ready to drop the puck, but the official review pulls it back, and we're back to a tied hockey game. So, Ottawa given a lifeline. Dumped in, Franco takes no chances. Girolamo at the point, pushes it in behind the goal. Phillips watches closely. There's Bilka, who was just denied her third straight goal in as many games. Kirilova pushes off the puck in a 2-on-2 rush. Jenner has Clark. Clark is in on the left wing, centering pass in front. Save from Franco, rebound loose in front, batted down. That's batted down by a high stick. As an acrobatic stop from Aaron Franco keeps the game knotted at 1. Off outside of the zone. It's won back by the Fleet. Pass to the neutral zone, just out of the reach of Shea Maloney. Phillips is out, sweeps it around, but it comes right to Mueller. Centering pass cut down in front by Larocque, realizing her goaltender wasn't set in the crease. The point, Brown. 5 seconds to go in the period. Boston has to hurry to get something towards the net. There's the centering pass. Nobody home, and Larocque will skate this out. Through 40 minutes, we're tied at 1. A late disallowed goal sets up an entertaining third period of play. Let's drop the puck on period number 3. These fans would love an Ottawa goal after 5 games away. Who wants it? 20 minutes to decide the answer.
Who wants it? Who makes the least number of mistakes? Saw a few in the last period, led to a breakaway. Those are the things you want to tighten up in a game this tight, a 1-goal game.
Puck kicked towards the middle of the ice. Clark can't control. Happening was right there as Boston's top line back on the ice with Knight along with Bilka. And below the goal line, Boyd picks it up and goes to Jenner out to the neutral zone. Hughes, a pass through to a streaking Emily Clark. That was tipped in by Clark. Has to spin around, tries to get the puck out towards Rebecca Hughes. Now towards the top of the slot. Manny McMahon tried to pull it back between her legs, but it was snuffed out by the Fleet. And Knight at the end of a shift will just dump this in.
McMahon looking for that creative play, but I love that breakout. Once again, that was Jenner cross ice to Hughes, over to Clark, and she was almost in all alone.
Back come the charge. McMahon, though, blows the tire, falls down, back the other way with Hannah Brandt. Pass towards Barr, tries a swinging shot out of midair, didn't make contact. Now will, though, and a shot that's slightly tipped towards the goal by Schafzel. At the hash mark, shot directed towards the goal. That was pushed away by the charge. Girolamo held the puck in for a moment. Now comes Ottawa again, and Serdachny will just dump this into an open wing as the charge started change. Intercepted by Snodgrass, who had a late breakaway in that second period. Natalie Snodgrass just hammers on the brakes and takes a good shot on goal. After the one draw, shot towards the goal from Vanisova. That was blocked. Here comes Shirley. Maloney there as well. Boston tries to break out, but on the back foot, just able to get the puck into Ottawa territory. D'Arcangelo is there, flips the puck in behind the goal, taken by Larocque. And Snodgrass will just chip it forward. A lot of close games to start the PWHL season, and this one, no exception.
Exactly what you want. The parity in this league, anyone can beat anyone on any given night.
Here's D'Arcangelo. Skates in over the line. Vanisova, one hand on her stick, trying to wrap it around in front on the power forward move. Just ran out of real estate off the side of the goal. And GS swoops in, gets the puck tipped up to the neutral ice area. Kirilova back at her own line. Plays to Clark. Gable on the forecheck. Back out to the neutral zone and taken by second-year defender Emily Brown up to the neutral zone. Babstock is there. Misses on the pass, though. Isbell to Jocelyn Larocque. Leads the rush. Skates in over the line. Vanisova at the point. Kirilova now. Shot towards the goal. Tipped in front. This might be on a play like that. That might generate the go-ahead goal and send back the other way as Tapani looks towards the goal, tries a centering pass in front. Ottawa has all 5 players back, but Boston has the puck. Blocker save from Phillips on an awkward shot that tipped up. Bilka plays it down to Tapani. Tapani tries to skate out at the half wall, cut off neatly. There's an injury as Bilka's away from the play. Skates to the bench in a lot of discomfort. He's on the far side of the ice. There's certainly some concern there as Bilka is hunched over at the Boston bench.
Trainer taking a look at her right now. That'd be a huge loss if she can't come back in this game.
Bach gets it back to the point. Shot on goal directed to the corner by Frankel. And Boston vacates the zone. Schopfel is in over the line. Stops with the brakes. Backhands the puck in deep.
That's just a nice, smart hesitation. Schopfel's in all alone. She's got no help. She waits for reinforcements.
Here's Brandt. Gets the puck back out to the point. Giralmo keeps the puck in. Brandt, hard pass back to Bear. Takes the shot. Wanted a tip in front. Missed on the blocker side. And Ottawa will just tip this back out to the neutral zone. Back come the Fleet. Mueller in over the line. Another close play. Centering pass off of a stick. As Brandt was hoping for a centering pass and smacked back in. There's another hard check. That's Brandt going down, and now she's slow to get up. So that's back-to-back. Boston players slow to skate to the bench. Bilka and Brandt. Here's Clark for Ottawa. Makes a move, poke check. Pushes the defender down as he tries to keep this going. Hughes is there as well. It's a 2-on-2 battle. Hughes is able to push it over to the corner. Maloney is there. Bottles her up. 14 minutes, 10 seconds to go. And it's been a relatively whistle-free third period.
Oh, very back and forth.
Mueller's taken down. That's going to be a penalty. Pass towards the middle of the ice. Goaltender to the bench. Maloney takes a look for the extra attacker. Shuffles it in deep. Taken there again by the Fleet. Another puck that goes down the ice. And remember back in the first period, there was a close play with the goaltender on the bench in this exact scenario. That one, a little remnants of that. Fleet back in. Morin takes the puck. Still 6-on-5. Delayed penalty. Gable at the point. Chips the puck in deep. She is there. Takes a bump. Maintains possession. Back to Gable. Centering pass. Tipped away. Brown on a 50-50 puck. Gets it in deep. Tremendous Boston pressure with the goaltender on the bench. Still 6-on-5. Agia gets it to Emily Brown. Room to think about her next move. Gets it in deep. Back up top to Brown. Here's Morin. Room to shoot. Winds up. Tipped away. Puck comes to Gable. An extended stretch with Ottawa hemmed up in its own end. Morin looks towards the net. Takes a shot. Wants a tip. And Phillips makes a key stop. And there is no rebound. And Boston will go to its third power play this afternoon.
And of course, Ottawa, who has to stay on the ice because of the no escape rule. And so now it's a double whammy. Not only do they have to leave 4 players on the ice, they have to leave 4 tired players on the ice.
1-1, third period. So Boston's power play tops in the league. Back to work. Shot on goal. Save from Phillips. Loose in front. Another chance, and Phillips trying to reel it in, and she's got it. As the battle ensues in front, a couple of close Boston chances.
This is why this power play has been so good. Not only do they win the face-off, but Megan Keller, who is just patient with the puck, and she waits. Tapani is coming in. She waits. There's Tapani. Throws the puck. So she gets that quick little flash screen, but it's the patience to allow that to develop, to allow that forward to get to the net that makes that a dangerous play.
Key draw won by the Fleet. Keller plays it over to the far side. Boston sets this power play right back up. Bilka's back on the ice. That's great news for Boston. Back down to the goal line. Bilka back up top. Keller lets it go. Blocker save from Phillips, who fights it off to the corner. Bilka first to the puck. Plays over to Babcock. Centering feed in front. And there was a tip in there, and Tapani just couldn't redirect it home. Close play at the line. Bilka holds it in. Taken back, though, by Hughes. And Clark will skate to the neutral zone and relieve some of this pressure. Hughes is in over the line. A soft shot that's pushed to the corner by the goaltender Franco. Another opportunity, short-handed. And that one deflected wide as Ottawa's penalty killer's buzzing. And Hillary Knight just muscled off the puck by Clark.
Ottawa, no problem looking for offense on their penalty kill. That was 3 players in that rush.
Out to the neutral zone, D'Arcangelo has it go underneath his skate. 1:10 has been killed off, and back attacking again. Markowski pushed off the puck by Shirley, and Sophie Shirley has a head of steam, will skate to the neutral zone. In on the right side, checked by D'Arcangelo, and a loose puck battle won back by the Fleet. In below the goal line, Shirley. Now Boston sets his power play up, 30 seconds to go in the 5-on-4. Back up top, there's the drive, and Phillips another save with traffic in front, provided by Shirley. Morin is at the point, in the middle, Agia, shot, and this play is blown down as there was some contact with Phillips in the crease.
Well, another nice looking power play, and again, that's Boston's second unit, so they're really getting some great offensive zone time, some great opportunities on both units. Move that puck around, and then it's just that quick blast looking to get into traffic. Markowski in front of the net doing a nice job to tie up the Boston forward. And then that second opportunity where they walk right in. Shirley on the back door. Phillips has to be strong.
And Shirley was in the crease, which is why the play was blown down. There's a lot of contact between Shirley and the goaltender. 10 seconds to go in the Boston power play. Serdachny deep in her own end. Franco banging her stick, signaling the penalty's about to expire with Isbell waiting patiently. And it's another big kill from Ottawa, who have killed off all 3 this afternoon from Boston's 5-on-4s. Vanisova pushed the Fleet player off the puck, and Ottawa will try and get some momentum back after a couple of big saves from Phillips. Serdachny in over the line. Megan Keller cuts her off, races into the corner. That's where the next puck battle ensues. It's won by the Fleet and taken in behind the goal by Bard. And Sydney Barn has Jamie Rattray out to the neutral zone, and Keller couldn't handle the pass though, and she might be caught. Racing the other way is Victoria Buff. In, centering pass in front, pinballs around, and it finds the stick of Bard, and Boston catches a break there. Jofsel tries a backhand feed towards the goal. It's taken back by Jenner, who had to backtrack all the way below the goal line. Approaching the 10-minute mark of the third period in a 1-1 stalemate in Ottawa. Bach, Jenner barely onside. Centering feed comes towards the goal. Tirolova couldn't quite get the puck to the front of the net, and is stapled up against the boards. Now it comes towards the top of the slot. Played over to Tirolova, lots of room. Centering pass in front, what a save, Franco! Point blank denial off of Brianne Jenner.
And now that Tirolova with a beautiful pass. You want to beat Erin Frankel. She's such a good goalie. You need to make her move. This goes side to side and on to Jenner's stick. Frankel, what a beautiful save with that right pad.
Oh, and Jenner cannot believe it, looking skyward at the go-ahead goal on her stick, but Frankel had other ideas.
She got across the crease really quickly.
Ashton Bell pinches down with 9:30 to go in regulation. Vanisova goes 1-on-2, taken by Maloney. Tries to get the puck up the far wall, doesn't work. Held in. Markowski thought about the shot, gets it back to Bell. She lets it go, blocked by Mueller. Bell tries to recycle that puck towards the goal. Markowski just gets it in deep. Played back up by Snodgrass. This line continues to do good work for Ottawa. Centering feed tipped away. And Boston has an opportunity to skate with Mueller. In over the line, sees teammates changing. Neat little drop pass though, and Phillips is forced into it. Good save off the rush as the defender jumping up. That's DiGirolamo.
And this is another really nice play for Alina Mueller, and where she's going to start to get her points. She's in all alone. Everyone goes for a line change. She recognizes that, takes that tight turn back, waits for a little bit of help, and then dishes that puck. DiGirolamo jumps into the rush. It's a nice play to create something out of nothing.
So Phillips answers back with a point-blank save. 8:40 to go. Babstock pushes Larocque and then falls on top of her, plays towards the goal, off the side of the netting, comes back out top to Morin, takes the shot, a wild one with a rolling puck, and that's off the glass. Boston pushes it back in deep again. Larocque back on her skates after that heavy collision, plays the puck to Serdachny, out to the neutral zone. All 5 Fleet players backtracking as Bach's shot steered to the corner by Frankel. Bach pokes it back to the middle, but no charge player there to try and tuck it home. And Larocque will cycle this back to Tirolova. Tirolova in over the line, stops up on the hash mark, sharp angled shot caught by Frankel. Emily Clark and the Charger back at TD Place on Tuesday, January 14th, to take on Sarah Nurse and the Toronto Scepters. Right towards the front of the goal. Limited tickets available for that game. Get your tickets today at ottawacharge.com/tickets. Always fun when the Battle of Ontario rolls in. Rematch of New Year's Eve as well, one that Ottawa was able to get on a late winner from Jinsey Rose. Centering pass in front. Phillips has to be sharp there. That was the dangerous Hillary Knight, one of the best ever, crashing towards the goal.
She's crashing towards the goal. She's got the attention of 2 Ottawa Charge defenders. They know she's the most dangerous player in the world when she gets in tight.
Keller just dumps it in and peels off. Markowski. The delayed offside here from Boston. Markowski's able to get the puck to the neutral zone, but not much further. Snodgrass will try on the near side. She is hit down hard by Bard. Pops right back up. A lot of congestion in the neutral zone as the Fleet with Rattray speed back in. Shot towards the goal. That one hit off of Markowski's stick. In below the goal line. Brandt trying to centering pass in front. That one just missed. Great opportunity. Top of the slide with Schaffsel again. Still looking for the puck. He's had a couple of chances on this shift. Gets the puck back to the middle. And Darkangelo just backhands it out to the neutral zone. Here comes Darkangelo. One hand on her stick, a backhand feed, and that's into the glove of Frankel, who stands up and holds on to this puck. Chances at both ends, Becky.
Brandt and Schaffsel connect, and this is a nifty little play because Hannah Brandt takes the puck behind the net, puts it back the other way, so she's got everyone following with her one way, puts the puck back the other way. This is where you're going to catch your goaltender going the wrong direction. Of course, Hillary Knight driving the net, you want to make sure you've got her stick.
Big save from Phillips, looking for her first career PWHL win. And when you've got the legendary Hillary Knight crashing down on you, what can the rookie be thinking? But held her ground, made a good save on the deflection, and with 6:20 to go, puck is back out to the neutral zone, and Ottawa sends it back in again. Whitney Morin from her own end plays it to Sophie Shirley, runs out of room, and Greco will try again for the Fleet. You remember how 11 days before their next game, a home game finally. What's left in the tank after 6 away? Here's Serdachny for the Charge. Races in, centering feed in front, tipped away. Mueller, the heavy collision as Amanda McMahon was shouldered down by Mueller. Centering feed in front, puck is loose, Frankel is down, and Serdachny just ran out of room. First to the puck though in behind the goal. Greco tries to push her off. Amanda McMahon back on her skates, feeds the puck over. Spinning is Bell. Ottawa starts a change. McMahon in below the goal line, leaves it for Victoria Bach. Good Ottawa pressure with 5:25 to go, but a neat little stick check there that comes from Shea Maloney. Out of gas, Boston just head down to the bench.
Boston needed that change, but Maloney with that stick check, that's a nice play to stay with Victoria Bach, get the stick lift, break that play up.
Boyd and Agia meets in the Ottawa zone. It's a 1-on-2 battle. Boyd gets the puck up the half wall to the point. Held in by the Fleet. De Silva held it in. Ottawa gets a second chance, but once again unable to clear the zone. Barely held in. No, it just popped out. A lot of Ottawa Charge jerseys in this crowd. A capacity crowd at 8,295 jammed in on this Saturday afternoon. And treated to a good one.
You wonder why they're so anxious to get back into their home rink. They get this kind of support. Crowd is loud, they're knowledgeable, they love their team.
Of course, Boston trying to play spoiler. Knight is in. There's a risky play as Tapani stepped into that pass from Phillips, who was out of the goal.
Phillips, no problem coming out of her crease to play pucks.
Top of the point, Keller, a shot never got through. Another block from Jocelyn Larocque. Overskiing the puck as Bilka allows Ottawa to break out. Here's Clark ahead of steam, chips it back. Pesova now a centering feed in front, and it's taken back, although stick goes flying. That's going to be a penalty. Darkangelo's going to head off as Hannah Bilka had the stick slashed out of her hands.
That's not one that Ottawa wants to take right now. Just under 4 minutes to play. Emily Clark's going to go to the penalty box for a slash, and they get in, and she and Jen are in on the hunt, and then as Clark is coming back out of the zone, lays a slash on that stick, takes the stick out of the hands of Hannah Bilka.
So the second Boston power play goes to work. Power play is brought to you by Royale Tiger Towel, paper towel. Darkangelo was there, but the slash came from Clark. Golden opportunity here for the Fleet. Shot towards the goal. Mueller thought about it, gets it back instead to Morin. Back to Alina Muir, down towards the goal line. Taken towards the front. Pesova, shot on goal. Big save, Phillips. Rebound is loose. Taken back by the Fleet. Morin thought about the shot. Plays over to Shirley. Up top again, down to Sophie Shirley, towards the middle, in tight, big stop, Phillips again, full stretch to deny. Lexi and Gia alone in front, not once but twice on the robbery.
On this puck movement opens up a Gia in this bumper spot. Phillips has to be out and strong. You watch how far out she comes out of her crease, how aggressively she gets out, and not one save but two. And again, earlier on in this sequence, same thing where she got out and was aggressive to take that away. Gia just in a golden place. Great opportunity.
Scramble off the draw. Gia, former member of the Ottawa PWHL team, had 8 points in 17 games last year before joining the Fleet.
Gia and Darkangelo, so two players playing against each other. Started out on opposite teams.
Minute 15 to go in this latest power play. Puck is in deep. Larocque has it poked free. Tapani gets it to Bilka. Back to Tapani. This Boston power play sets up again. Up top, Keller. Bilka. Keller moves to the far side. Babstock is there, gets it in deep for Hillary Knight, pinned up against the glass. Vicious puck battle ensues. Back to the point. Too far for Megan Keller, and it's down the ice.
And that's an unforced error for Boston because they had just done great work down low to recover that puck and get it back up top. The pass is just a little bit off. It's going to force them to reset.
30 seconds to go in the minor to Clark. Speeding in is Mueller. Mueller towards the goal, circles in behind. Alina Mueller tries to set up the power play again. Pesova back up top. Mueller, no shot. Pesova will think about it though. Lets it go, and a big block there comes from Zoe Boyd. Down to one knee and got enough. And Ottawa gets the puck down the ice, and that's going to do it for the Boston power play.
A great block. Zoe Boyd gets her body out and takes away that last shot opportunity on the power play. Ottawa with a couple blocks on that penalty kill.
0 for 4 now. The Fleet had 2 shots on that last power play. Phillips strong in the Ottawa goal as we barrel down the stretch towards the end of regulation. Play called dead in the neutral zone. So face-off just outside the Boston line. You cut the tension in here with a knife.
I think right now you've got the Hughes line with Jenner and Clark on the ice against the Tapani line, and that's got to be for a reason. That's going to be a shutdown line.
Scramble draw taken by Clark. Threads the needle over to the far side, but Boston cuts that quickly off as Bell has to track back. Boyd almost lost it at the hands of Knight. In below the goal line, and now 1 minute to go in the third period. Boston on the attack. In below the goal line, over the stick though of Tapani, and Ottawa gets a break. Will have a chance to clear with Hughes off the glass, out to the neutral zone, and here's a rush for the captain, Jenner. Brianne Jenner is in, takes the shot off of a stick. That was a howitzer of a shot, and it's up and off the glass.
Tapani comes back to make sure that that's not a 3-on-2, even the numbers out on that rush.
30 seconds to go. Play at the line, Tapani, softer pass over to Megan Keller out to the neutral zone, but the pass was an unsuspected one for Bilka. She has got to come back off of the bench with the icing call. Players have got to stay out, and it looks like Boston tried to get a couple of his players off the ice. Knight's complaining here. Hillary Knight's going to have to come back into the defensive zone, it looks like.
I thought she was being sent off the ice. I think that was her complaint. She's being sent back on.
Off of the draw one. Quick shot comes from Vanisova. That was blocked down by Knight. Centering pass comes in front. Snodgrass plays it back to Jocelyn Larocque. Ottawa buzzing with less than 10 seconds to go in the third period. There's the centering pass in front. Big tip away from the Fleet. 5 seconds to go. Maybe chance for one quick one. Snodgrass looks at the clock, takes the shot, and for the 4th straight game, the Boston Fleet will play extra time. A 1-1 duel requires overtime.
It's always interesting with coaches and how you structure that starting lineup in a 3-on-3 overtime, because it really is dependent on whether you win the face-off or not, what kind of players you want on the ice.
So here we go. We begin 3-on-3. Next goal wins. If we have nothing after 5 minutes, we will play a 5-round shootout to determine the winner on the Saturday afternoon. Here's Mueller with a head of steam, makes a move on Larocque, cuts towards the goal, but Jocelyn Larocque got a poke check in at the last possible second. Fleet on the second wave, stripped with the puck, back the other way. Here come the charge. Rush is led in towards the goal, centering pass in front, touched wide by Emily Clark. Larocque leading the rush and just missed. Here's Keller. In over the line, shot towards the goal, through a screen. That didn't miss by much. Tapani is below the goal line. Teammates changing. DiGirolamo looks towards the goal. Hughes cut that off. Here's Hillary Knight. Boston buzzing. Bilka towards the goal. Remember, had one called back on a close play at the end of the second period. Checked off this puck and forced back to the neutral zone.
I'm sure Hannah Bilka would like nothing better than to put one in the net after that goal called back.
Goals in 2 straight for Bilka. Skates in over the line. Has Knight on the drop pass. Watched closely by Clark. DiGirolamo tries to get past Terralova. One hand on her stick. The power forward move from the defender. Back up to the point. It's held in by Hannah Brandt. Played down. Bilka shot. Glove saved by Phillips, and she hangs on.
Puck possession goes the way of Boston, but the best chance so far of this overtime has been Ottawa. Jocelyn Larocque with a great defensive play at one end of the ice, uses her stick well to take this away, and then activates, jumps to the other end for this 2-on-1. That puck's just a little bit too out in front of Clark's skate to get that shot off. Bilka with a shot towards the goal. Phillips with the save.
Knew the traffic was coming too. Ottawa wins the draw on its own end, but Bell is forced into a corner. Vanisova just plays the puck to an open side. Gives the puck away. Taken back by Brandt. Centering feed. Here's Morin. Shot. Scores! An overtime silencer from Sydney Morin. Her second of the game. A stalemate through 60 minutes. We needed overtime in this one. Ottawa came close, but in the end, Morin's second of the afternoon ends it tonight in the Canadian capital. Thanks for joining us. Another edition of the PWHL. Good night from Ottawa.